ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तामलकं च शिष्यं तं तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतो वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। सूत्रार्थो वर्ण्यते यत्र
सूत्रार्थो
वर्ण्यते यत्र
वाक्यैः सूत्रानुकारिभिः
वाक्यैः सूत्रानुकारिभिः
स्वपदानि च वर्ण्यन्ते
स्वपदानि च वर्ण्यन्ते
भाष्यं भाष्यविदो विदुः।
भाष्यं भाष्यविदो विदुः।
पुनरपि असाधारणम्
पुनरपि असाधारणम्
तदुपलब्धिसाधनम् उच्यते।
तदुपलब्धिसाधनमुच्यते।
न चक्षुषा हृद्यते नापि वाचा
न चक्षुषा
चक्षुषा
गृह्यते
गृह्यते
नापि
नापि
वाचा
वाचा
नान्यैर्देवैस्तपसा कर्मणा वा
नान्यैर्देवैः
नान्यैर्देवैस्तपसा
तपसा
कर्मणा
कर्मणा
वा
वा
ज्ञानप्रसादेन विशुद्धसत्त्वः
ज्ञानप्रसादेन
ज्ञानप्रसादेन
विशुद्धसत्त्वः
विशुद्धसत्त्वः
ततस्तु तं पश्यते निष्कलं ध्यायमानः
ततस्तु तं
ततस्तु तं
पश्यते
पश्यते निष्कलं
निष्कलम्
ध्यायमानः
So asadhana karanam punaha api again asadharana karanam the more the specific cause the reason for atma upalabdhi atma jnanam atma jnana sadhanam but asadhana karanam which is the sadhanam for atma jnanam uchyate the sadhanam is jnanam so jnana sadhanam so the sadhanam for gaining the knowledge of Brahma that is again it is said here that is the first line negating the sadhanam which cannot be employed for gaining jnanam. Atma upalabdhi sadhanam, Brahma upalabdhi sadhanam, not by the sadharana karanani, chakshurindriyena, then vacha, vagindriya, chakshurindriyena, by that other indriyas are covered, and anyehi devehi also is said, therefore anyehi indriyehi api. Being a pradhana indriya, chakshurindriya, more powerful, therefore is said. And also another idea is Brahma is arupa, doesn't have form, therefore not available for immediate perception, immediate objectification. Therefore, chakshurindriyena na grigyate cannot be described also achintyam. Therefore, vacha api na grigyate. What about the other indriyas? Anyehi devehi indriyehi api na grigyate. Na labhyate, grigyate labhyate. Tapasa api. Karmana api. Tapasa also is karma. The tapas, like the vrata, etc. And karma by Agnihotradi karma, Nityanemitikadi karma, or any other special karma for the special jnana. Na kenapi na grigyate na upalabhyate. This atma, this jnanam, then kena katam targi labhyate jnana prasadena vishuddha sattvaha, the person who has got antakaranam, who has gained antakaranam, that antakaranam which is pure, that is jnana prasad, vishuddha sattvaha, jnana prasadena, by removing all the mala, the impurities, raghadi mala, nirakaranena, vishuddha antakaranaha, that person is a yogya purusha for dharma darshanam, atma darshanam. Therefore, saha tam atmanam pashyati, dhyayamanaha san saha pashyati. Dhyayamanaha ekagrena manasa dhyayamanaha chintyamanaha san pashyati अपरोक्षतया जानाति इत्यर्थः. पश्यति Janati, he knows. Aparokshataya, as oneself, therefore aparokshataya. If it is paroksha, then parokshataya pashyati, indriya. But indriya is negated, chakshur indriyana. Therefore pashyati, we cannot take the literal meaning, seeing, because chakshusha na grigete, na drishyate. Na grigete means na drishyate, chakshusha na drishyate. Vacha api na vaktum shakyate. Therefore pashyate here is janati. Parokshataya, when we say it is aham, tat brahma aham asmi iti janati. Jayamanaha, chintyamanaha, nididhyasanam kurvataha san. Having done Shravanam and Mananam, now he is working for the removal of the obstacles. Jnanam is gained through Shravanam and Mananam and Nididhyasana. Jayamanaha implies the sadhanam, jnana sadhanam. So Jayamanaha san. Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. All these three we can take. Which are Jayamanaha, specifically Nididhyasanam. Vicharaha ityartha. Vicharena. Simply you can translate Jayamanaha through inquiry. Atma Vichara. The inquiry is, the sadhanam is Shravanam. Shravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. So, Shravanam is Pradhana Sadhanam and Mananam Nididhyasanam for Pratibandha Nirakaranam. So, Dhyayamanaha, because Dhyanam is involved, therefore, Manas, the mind, but mind also cannot objectify. Yes, it is not an object. Manasa, but as Jnanam, it has to happen only in the mind, because it is any Jnanam. It is only in the form of Vritti Jnanam. That Vritti Jnanam happens when Shravanam is done, at the time of Shravanam. When Pramana is operated, Vritti Jnanam happens. Pramanam. So L plus D, that Jnanam is gained. After that, any other sadhanam you do, it is only for Pratibandha Apanayanam. Therefore, Ekagrena Manasa, it implies the person has done Shravanam, and therefore Manana Nididhyasanam. Finally, that Nididhyasanam he does, that is mentioned here. You can take that out. That's it. Or simply Vichara. Atma Vicharam Kurvataha san tam Atmanam, which is Nishkalam, without any parts. It is Purnam, Nishkalam, partless. Pashyati, Janati Tyartaha. Let us read the Bhashya. We have discussed all this. In the last class, we discussed about the two Sampradaya, Devana Sampradaya, Bhamati Sampradaya. About the Asadhana Karanam, they differ. That is why we discussed that elaborately. What is that Asadhana Karanam? Is it Shravanam? Or it is Maranam and Nididhyasanam? There's a slight difference between these two schools. Therefore, we discussed that Bhamati Prasthanam and Vivarana Prasthanam. We go by Vivarana Prasthanam. Therefore, Shravanam is the sadhanam. A simple logic. When Pramana Vyapara is a Jnanam has to happen. So Jnanam doesn't wait. Jnanam happens. But Jnana Palam, if it is not experienced, therefore only Mananam and Nididhyasanam. Therefore, Mananam and Nididhyasanam cannot become the Pramana. Cannot, because Shravanam is the Pramana. Shravanam means Shastra, Adhyanam Shastra Vichara. Shastra Vicharena. After that, further Vichara we do. That is either in the form of Punaha Shravanam, Punah Shravanam Kurya, Punah Shravanam. Again, that is second time listening, third time listening. It is nothing but for making this jnanam steady, doubt-free knowledge, error-free knowledge, mistake-free knowledge. Therefore, that is not a pramanam. So, therefore, we differ in that. Therefore, we say. So, antakarna shuddhi, having gained antakarna shuddhi through the parampara sadhanam, karma yoga, etc., then having exposed to the teaching through shravanam from the guru, now dhyayamanaha is working for the removal of the pratibandha. Therefore, samadhi abhyasa, as said in the 6th chapter of the Gita, samadhi abhyasa, brahma abhyasa rupa samadhi, brahma abhyasa rupa samadhi, and samadhi definition we saw, yatro paramate chittam niruddham yoga sevaya. That is dhyayamanaha. Dhyayamanaha san tam nishkalam brahma aprokshataya janati iti. Now let us read the Bhashyam. Yasmat na chakshusha grigyate
यस्मात् न चक्षुषा
चक्षुषा
यते
गृह्यते
केनचिदपि
केनचिदपि
arupatvat
अरूपत्वात्
अरूपत्वात्
because of this, because of having the status of not having form, that is the hetu. Therefore, chakshusha na grigyate. Yasmat na chakshusha grigyate. Kenachidapi. Arupatvat. Arupatvat is the hetu. Arupatvat. Why Atma cannot be seen through eyes? Because it doesn't have form. That's a hetu. Even if you have 20/20 vision, Atma cannot be seen because it doesn't have form. When Vayu itself cannot be seen. Akasha, when water talk of Akasha and Akashasya api karanam. Therefore, Arupatvat na grigyate na drishyate. The drishyate, the darshanam, it is a powerful pramanam. Darshanam, Ishvara darshanam, we say. Atma darshanam also. Atma darshanam. Atma darshanam is, it is not physically seeing the Atma. If you physically see, if you see the Atma, then Atma is subject to limitation, time-wise, space-wise. Then it cannot be Atma. It cannot be Nityaha. So therefore, it is Nirgunatvat, Arupatvat, na Virgyate. Kenachidapi, by anyone. Nobody can. Nobody can say, I have seen Atma physically. One can know. It is a matter of knowing. Because it is oneself. Therefore, knowing. Seeing is knowing. Napi Grigyate vacha.
वापि गृह्यते वाच
नापि दृश्यते वाचा
Anabidheyatvat.
अनभिधेयत्वात्
अनभिधेयत्वात्
Abhideya means it is, it can be referred to, pointed to by the words. Abhideya is vachya, that which can be expressed through words. What can be expressed through words? Those must have either jati, guna, kriya, sambandha. That is why pravritti nimitta. Pravritti nimitta. But for this abhideyatvat, how can you express this? It doesn't have jati, neither guna, it is nirgunam, kriya. Kriya is not there. Neither karta, nor bhokta, nor any other kriya can do. It is avikriyaha, it is akarta, it is not even karayita. Akarta is not karta, it is not karayita. Karta also is not there. And it doesn't have parts. It is one whole, complete. Therefore, it cannot have association with other things, other objects. So therefore, sambandha also not possible. And it also doesn't have the lineage, the relationship. So there is no such thing for Brahma. Therefore, how can it be expressed through the word? Therefore, anabhideya, avachya, vachya, anabhideyatvad, avachyatvad. It is not vachya. It is avachya, anabhideyatvad. Therefore, vacha na grigyate. If it is vachyam, if it can be expressed, then vacha, then organ of speech. You can use the organ of speech only with regard to those things which you can express. Even with regard to the simple vivahara thing, sweetness, how can you express the sweetness of the sugar, or sweetness of any sweet meat? It is sweet, you cannot express, you have to experience that. You have to use the tongue to experience the sweetness. Sweetness is a word. Sweetness is a word referring to that particular experience. There at least some association is a sambandha, is a you're using your indriya, is you're using your rasanendriya, and it comes contact with the vishaya, and there fusion happens, and you as you know it, you know the taste of it. But how can you express that taste? Not only sweet, any taste for that matter. How can you express? Because it is available only for the rasanendriya. Therefore, available only for the rasanendriya. Therefore, you cannot express it. This is not only rasanendriya, even smell also. That is why chakshurendriya is very powerful. Because you see, and therefore you can express, you can describe the object. You can give a description of the object, because it is got a form. Therefore, form is a very powerful. That is, eyes are powerful because it can objectify the form. So that which have forms, and the chakshurendriya which can perceive that. The chakshurendriya that's why it's powerful. That is why it's highlighted. That is the reason. Whereas with regard to other, rasanendriya or gyanendriya, why it is not said here? Even though the sense objects compared to the sense object which have rupam, like shabda sparsha rupa rasa gandha. So rasa comes later, gandha comes still later. After rupa only rasa and gandha comes. So therefore those sense objects must be grosser, must be relatively gross compared to the sense object which are forms. So shabda sparsha rupa rasa gandha in that order. And for rupa it is chakshurendriya. For rasa it is rasanendriya, granendriya. But still, rasanendriya, granendriya, it cannot express. It cannot express what it perceives through words. Not available. So therefore, anabhideyatva. When it is with regard to even the sense organs, then what to talk about when it is regarded the sense objects perceived with sense organs, then what to talk about Brahma? It is avachya, anabhideyatva. Therefore, vacha iti. Vacha api na grigyate. Therefore, vacha api na grihyate. Next line. Tacha anyaihi devaihi
न च
न च
अन्यैः
अन्यैः देवैः
itarendriyaihi
इतरेन्द्रियैः
इतरेन्द्रियैः
anyaihi indriyaihi api na grihyate. All the indriyas. So therefore, dasha indriyaihi. Pancha jnanendriyaihi, pancha karmendriyaihi api na grihyate. So na grihyate, therefore Brahma, the Atma doesn't have Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasa Gunaka, and Karmendriya, it doesn't have karma. So therefore, Brahma cannot speak, therefore you cannot hear the words of Brahma. Brahma cannot walk because it doesn't have hands, the legs, and it cannot do anything. Therefore, hands are also not there. Therefore, Karmendriya happy. It cannot do any transaction, or you cannot do any transaction with Brahma, with your sense organ. Therefore, Anyaki Indriya ipi na grihyate. Ashabdas Rupagandha. We saw in Kathopanishad. And as well as in the same, the Mundaka Upanishad itself in the beginning, an important mantra we saw. Tadadresham agragim agotram avarnam achakshu shrotram tadapani padam apani padam doesn't have pani, doesn't have padam. It is adresham agragyam agotram doesn't have gotra, therefore no lineage, no relationship. It is avarnaha and it is achakshu, doesn't have chakshu. It doesn't have chakshu, therefore it cannot perceive. It doesn't have chakshu, therefore it cannot perceive. Also, for our chakshu indriya also it is not perceivable. So that is Brahma. And Brahma doesn't have Shabda Sparsha Rupa Rasagandha. No such properties are there which can be objectified by our sense organs. If it is there, Brahma, at least our sense organs can objectify. Therefore, Ashabda Sparsha Rupaha, Arupagandham, that Brahma, iti. So up to this sadhana karanam, as well as then karma, some certain actions are also specified, tapas and karma. By tapas and karma, see the first chakshusha vacha is indriya, anyehi pramanehi, pratyakshadi pramanehi. Pratyaksha pramanam is a mula pramanam, therefore when pratyaksha is negated, other pramanas stand negated. Not by anumana, not by arthapatti, not by upamana, or anupalabdhi, all this pramana. And tapas indicate that upasana, not by upasana also. So pramanas, other pramanas are dismissed for knowing Brahman. And upasana kanda of the Veda also, by that also, Brahma cannot be known. And karmana, karma referring to the karma. Therefore, karma kanda also. So karma kanda and upasana kanda, they are only the means for coming to jnana, Vedanta. By that alone, Brahma cannot be known. So therefore, dismissing all the other pramanas as well as karma kanda and upasana kanda also. That way also can be taken. It is not said, it is my thinking. Because tapas is that, tapas means it is upasana. Any form of tapas, it's upasana. Meditation. So upasana kanda is negated. The upasana, the meditation, that is a stage. But by that is not that is not a direct means. The Vanaprastha ashrama, they do upasana. And in Grihastha ashrama, karma. And they give up everything and then come to sannyasa ashrama, chaturtha ashrama. This is how the Veda presents the ashrama vyavastha. So, therefore, tapasa na means upasanaya na karmana api na. So, karma by upasana, it is not. Karma is not gained. Let us read next one. Tapasaha
तपसः
sarva prapti sadhanatvepi
सर्वप्राप्ति
प्रप्राप्ति
साधनत्वेऽपि
साधनत्वेऽपि
na na tapasa vidyate
न
न
तपसा
तपसा
गृह्यते
गृह्यते
tata vaidikena
तथा
तथा
वैदिकेन
वैदिकेन
agnihotradikarmanha
अग्निहोत्रादिकर्मणा
अग्निहोत्रादिकर्मणा
prasiddhamagatenapi
प्रसिद्धमहत्त्वेनापि
सिद्धमहत्त्वेनापि
na gryhyate.
न
न
न
गृह्यते।
गृह्यते
गृह्यते
Thus equating tapas to upasana, that is my thinking. It's not said in any commentary. This the Ramayana, the Valmiki Ramayana, the first shloka, the Ramayana begins with the shloka. Tapasvadhyaya niratam tapasvi vagvidambaram naradam paripapracha Valmikir Munipungavam. That is how the Ramayana starts. There, the meaning of the shloka is simple. Valmikihi Naradam Paripapracha. Prichati. Valmiki asked Narada. The other words are adjective. Valmiki is tapasvi. Great tapasvi. He asked Narada, who is tapasvadhyaya niratam and vagvidam baram and is Munipungavam. Tapasvadhyaya niratam. Swadhyaya study. So he is committed to the austerities and study. Who Narada? Tapasvadhyaya niratam. And vagvidambaram. Vak is Veda Shastram Jnanam. Vagvidambaram. Valmikihi Munipungavam. Munipungavam. Muninam Pungava. Great. One commentator, all these adjectives, he presents it as Shravanam Mananam Nididhyasanam. The Narada who has done Shravanam Mananam Nididhyasanam. Narada means, yeah, it is Naram Dadati. Jnanam Dadati is Jnani. That also Vyutpatti, how it comes, he beautifully gives that word, Naradam. So this tapasvadhyaya niratam, swadhyaya, study, adhyayana. So he says it is Shravanam. One commentary is Govindaraja, a beautiful comment. It runs for pages. This shloka itself, explanation, different way of explaining the shloka. That he explained that shloka, the Vedantic context also, other context plus Vedantic context also. That tapasvadhyaya niratam, swadhyaya and tapas is there. So swadhyaya is Shravanam. And then it does tapasa brahma vijijnasasva, inquiry. Therefore, mananam and further nidhyasanam. Vagvidambaram, vak is Shruti. He knows all the Shruti. So therefore, Vagvidambaram, what I'm saying is, the words, how they bring this the jnana sadhana. The words have got that meaning. And appropriately, Valmiki has used in Ramayana. And it's available for interpretation. Tapasvadhyaya niratam iti. The word the shloka begins with ta, that itself has great significance. First letter of the Gayatri Mantra. each letter of the Gayatri Mantra, every 1,000 shloka, if you see, the first letter of the shloka will be the letter of the Gayatri Mantra. Therefore, 24,000 shloka, 24 letters of the Gayatri Mantra. For each letter of the Gayatri Mantra, the 1,000 shlokas are there. The beginning shloka of the first 1,000, the beginning will begin with the letter, first letter. Then similarly, second letter, third letter. It is 24 letters, therefore 24,000 shlokas. So, Gayatri Mantra is nothing but it's expansion of the Mahavakya. That is why that Gayatri Mantra is reduced to Mahavakya for sannyasis. Because Gayatri Mantra that also they give up. Gayatri Mantra is entry to the study of Veda. After sannyasa, karmas are given up. Therefore, Gayatri Mantra also along with that it is given up. Now, completely, it is not given up. The meaning is Tattvatam Asi only. Therefore, it is reduced into simple mantra Om. They have to spend more time on vichara than japa. Therefore, it is reduced to a syllable. Omkaraha, Om. So that the Gayatri Mantra is a preparation for coming to this jnana. So that is how the Vedas have envisioned the life of a Vedika. So therefore, this upasana karma has its place, but they cannot give jnana. They are only the means. So therefore, tapas and karma is there. Therefore, we can equate that to upasana kanda and karma kanda. Because of such interpretation of shlokas. This interpretation also here, it is possible, a possibility. Fine, here, coming back to this, tapasaha sarvajnana prapti sadhanatve api. Tapas, here tapas is, here we have to note here, tapas is not the tapas mentioned in the Taittiriya, tapasa, brahma, vijijnasasva, there it is inquiry. Here it is tapas is the tapas in the form of the Chandrayana Vrata, etc. That is the tapasya, not the inquiry. Atma Vichara also is called tapasa. Brahma Vijijnasasva tapasa. By tapas you know the Brahma. You by Vichara you know Brahma. The father says to the son, Bhrigur vai Varunehi. That tapas is Vichara, but here tapas is not Vichara. Because tapasa na grigyate. That tapasa Brahma Vijijnasasva. Therefore, here we cannot take the meaning of tapas to be same as that of the meaning in the Taittiriya Upanishad, the Bhriguvali. Here tapas is mortification of the body. Some vrata, Chandrayanadi vrata. Tapasaha sarva prapti sadhanatve api. It is a sadhanam for sarva sadhanam. Sarva sadhanatve. It has a status of being a sadhanam for all things. It has many things, all things. Sarva sadhanatve api tapasana agrigyate. In the Vyavahara also, when you want to gain something, tapas is required, commitment is required. The commitment, the dedication. Like we say, Vidyati chet sukam tyajet. Sukati chet vidyam tyajet. So if you are Vidyati, then you have to give up the sukam. That is a tapas. Vidyati, being a student, can expect comfort. So sukam tyajet. So sukatyaha, deliberately giving up the comfort for the sake of knowledge, not expecting comfort, not complaining about the ambience where you study, mainly in the Gurukulam. It's very hot, or it is very cold, or we have to sleep on the floor. Of course, it is not there. All Gurukulams are now well furnished room with beds and everything. In fact, there is no tapas in the Gurukulam. Only outside the Gurukulam, only tapas. So, therefore, the tapas as the power or gives the power to accomplish things. Sarva sadhanatyapi, even by tapasa, that tapas also nagrigate Brahma. This jnanam nagrigate. So therefore, this tapas is this tapas is regard to the application, that is ready to put up with the difficulties. Ready to put up with difficulties, that is tapas, self-mortification. That is applying our whole effort, whole focus only on the intended thing, even at the cost of any sort of discomfort. That is tapas. But even by that tapas, na krigyate. Tata vaidikena karmana, agnihotradi karmana. Agnihotra, why agnihotra? Because it is the prasiddha karma. Grihastha must do agnihotra karma. This karma done twice, one in the morning and another in the evening. 2 ahutis into the Agni Kunda. So that Agnihotri, they're called Prasiddha Karma. Even by that karma also, Agnihotra, Adipadat, other karma also. Adipadat, other karmas, other satellite karmas. Sadhana karma and the karma associated with any karmas. By other karma, Prasiddha, Magatvena, even though they are Prasiddha, even though they are known for their greatness, they are famous, karma. But still, Nagrigyate, Brahma Nagrigyate. So, Agnihotradi karma Nagrigyate, then what to talk about the karma, Laukika karma? When Vaidika karma, by Vaidika karma itself, it cannot be gained. So, by mentioning Vaidika karma, all the other Laukika karma stands negative. So, by any Laukika karma, you cannot gain. So, therefore, by karma, whether it is Vaidika or Laukika, this Brahma cannot be gained. By mentioning Vaidika, all the other karmas are dismissed. It's called Pratama Malla Nyaya. The strongest one is negated. The strongest one is negated. All other stands negated. So therefore, karma is not a means. Karma is doing. And doing you have free will. So when you have free will, completely free, then by that, jnanam cannot be gained. Because jnanam, in gaining jnanam, when pramana is operated, there is no free will. The free will has to be suspended. This Brahma, which is in the form of jnanam, with free will, you cannot know it. You cannot choose to know. It is known helplessly because Brahmana is there. So therefore, here, the karma you cannot gain. Karma is not the means. Therefore, karma kanda is not the means. Upasana kanda not the means for gaining this jnanam. One has to come to Vedanta. If one is really a mumukshu and jignasu. There is no other way of overcoming the sense of limitation, the samsara, only by this jnanam. Therefore, since no other means are available, when the Vedanta, only jnanam, therefore one has to cross this karma kanda, Veda kanda of the Veda. Okay, therefore, Vaidikena Agnihotradi karmana. Prasiddha karma, prasiddha magatvam, prasiddham bhagatvam, yasya karmanaha, prasiddha, yasya karmanaha, tat prasiddha magatvam, tena prasiddha magatvena. It's a compound, Bahurigi compound. Agnihotradi karmana, Agnihotradi karmana, Agnihotradi. Vedika, Vedic, Agnihotradi is Bahurigi. Agnihotra, Adi Padat, Agnihotra, Agnihotram, Adi, Yesham Te, Agnihotra, Daya, Agnihotra, Dini, Karmani, Tena, Agnihotradi karmana. Prasiddhamagattvena pi na kridyate iti. Okay, then how this Brahma is gained? What is the sadhanam? Brahma upalabdhi sadhanam. Continuing. Kim punaha
Kim punaha
tasya grahane sadhanam
तस्य ग्रहणे
तस्य ग्रहणे
grahane
साधनम्
sadhanam
ityaha
इत्याह
इत्याह
jnana prasadena
ज्ञानप्रसादेन
ज्ञानप्रसादेन
atma avabodhana samartam api
आत्म
Atma
अवबोधन
अवबोधन
समर्थम
समर्थम्
अपि
अपि
swabhavena
स्वभावेन
स्वभावेन
सर्वप्राणिनां ज्ञानम्
सर्वप्राणिनां
सर्वप्राणिनां
ज्ञानं
ज्ञानम्
भाग्यविषयरागादिदोषकलुषितम् अप्रसन्नम् अशुद्धं सत्
बाह्य विषय
विषय
रागादि दोष
रागादिदोष
कलुषितम्
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 अप्रसन्नम्
अप्रसन्नम्
अशुद्धम् सत्
अशुद्धं
सत्
न अवबोधयति
न
न
अवबोधयति
अवबोधयति
नित्यं सन्निहितम् अपि
नित्यं
आत्मतत्त्वम्
नित्यं
नित्यं सन्निहितम्
सन्निहितम्
अपि
अपि आत्मतत्त्वम्
आत्मतत्त्वम्
मला मलावन मला मलावनद्धम् इव आदर्शम्
मलावनद्धम् इव
इव
आदर्शम्
आदर्शम्
मलावनद्धम् मलेन अवनद्धम् मलावनद्धम् तृतीय तत्पुरुषः विलुलितम् इव सलिलम्
विलुलितम्
विलुलितम्
इव
इव
सलिलम्
सलिलम्
किं पुनः साधनं ग्रहणे साधनं किं पुनः ग्रहणे साधनं ग्रहणे in gaining in knowing what is the sadhanam kim punaha if these are not the sadhanam then what is the sadhanam itiyaha shruti says jnana prasadena vishuddha sattvaha iti jnana prasada jnanam jnanam means antakarna prasada jnayate anena iti jnanam by karana vyutpatti therefore referring to the mind which is enjoys prasada tranquility the mind which is tranquil which enjoys shanti that mind is that mind is said to be pure pure mind only enjoys shanti agitated mind ashantasya kutas sukham so sukham also shantasya kutas sukham so therefore shanta manas means it implies pure mind raga desha not there, therefore it is shantaha therefore purity is means that is raga desha not there or raga deshas are sufficiently neutralized therefore jnana prasadena atma avabodhanam atma avabodhana samartham api svabhavena sarva jnanam atma avabodhana samartham api svabhavena sarva jnanam here the word jnanam the jnana prasada is explained here sarva jnanam sarva all the beings here means it's manushya because moksha is only gainable by human beings because it is a purushartha so it is therefore prayatna and free will is involved Sarva Praninam, even though Sarva Praninam is there, specifically it is, you have to take it as Sarva Manushyana. Swabhavena, naturally, Atma Avabodhana Samartham, capable of Avabodhana, knowing, understanding the Atma. So that which is capable of knowing the Atma, understanding the Atma, Swabhavena, as it is naturally, what is that? What is that which is capable of knowing not only the Atma, anything? It is Jnanam only. Therefore, Jnana means Antakaranam. Antakaranam, the Antakaranam only Jnanam takes place, Jnanam in the form of Vritti. Therefore, Atma Avabodhana Samartham, Swabhavena api. Swabhavena, Sarva Praninam, Jnanam. So, Jnanam meaning the Antakaranam, the mind which is intrinsically having the Swabhava, the nature of knowing the Atma, knowing the Atma. Sarva Praninam is there. Sarva Praninam. Sarva Praninam means all beings, all human beings. Sarva Praninam means here we have to take human beings, not all other beings. Because the mind has the capacity, samartha, it has the ability, it's a capacity to know the Atma. Mind has a capacity to know Atma. Mind has a capacity to know Atma means mind cannot objectify Atma. For Jnanam, Pramanam is Shastram, and the words of Shastram produces Vritti. That any Jnanam happens only in the form of Vritti. Vritti happens in the mind. Therefore, mind is the Karanam. So, therefore, mind has a capacity to know the Atma through the words of the Shastram. Here it is Atma Jnanam. Any Jnanam for that matter. It is, mind can know. Mind has a capacity to know. Therefore, the mind of all the beings, all the human beings, Sarva Praninam, Sarva Manushyanam. The mind, Antakaranam, has a capacity to know Atma. That is the meaning. Atma Avabodhana Samartham api Jnanam. You have to connect Atma Bodhana Samartham api Jnanam, that is Antakaranam, which has a capacity to know the Atma, Swabhavena, naturally, Sarva Praninam, Sarva Manushyanam. Of all the beings, all the human beings. All the human beings. Primarily human beings. Because other beings cannot know. Sarva Pranina. The Prani here, the word is used to mean human beings. Manushyanam, Sarva Manushyanam. Bhagya Vishya Ragadi Dosha Kalushitam Aprasannam Ashuddham Sat Na Avabodhayat. Yes. But the mind, that Jnanam here is Antakaranam, that mind, Bhagya Vishaya, external objects. Ragadi Dosha Kalushitam Aprasannam Ashuddham. But when the mind is Kalushitam, contaminated, polluted with dosha. Dosha like what? Raga, Dvesha, Ragadi, Raga, Dvesha, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, all the doshas, all the defects, the series, the chain of defects. Bhagya Vishaya, Ragadi dosha, with regard to the Bhagya Vishaya, external objects. Raga, Dvesha, all these are with, when you relate yourself with other things, external objects, other than yourself. Therefore, external objects, Bhagya Vishaya. You have Dvesha for, of course, not for you. You have Dvesha for the Vishayas, Raga for the Vishayas, Kama for the Vishayas, Krodha also for Vishayas. Therefore, Bhagya Vishaya. By that, The mind is contaminated because of the doshas like raga, dvesha, etc. with regard to external objects, bhakti vishaya. Therefore, it is aprasannam, not prasannam, not prasanna, not shanta. Prasanna is shanta, not shanta manasam. It is now turbulent, agitated now. Therefore, it is. Therefore, it is not. It is not quiet. It is not tranquil. Therefore, it is ashuddha. The mind which is not quiet, which is not tranquil, it is ashuddham because influenced by raga dvesha, ragadi dvesha, mainly raga dvesha, all the other impurities, all the other impurities. Vikshepa also is another impurity. Vikshepa, scattering of the mind. Mind doesn't have focus on a particular topic for a length of time. That is also a dosha. So all these are doshas because of which the mind is now atna avabodhayati, ashuddham sat, sat is sananta. Sorry, sat is shatranta. Sat is sat. From the dhatu astatu. Astatoho shatranta rupam sat. Why it is sat? Because we are talking about antakaranam jnanam, which is napumsakalinga, therefore sat. Sat, sati, will decline like santi. So sat, antakaranam, sat, navabodhayati. Mind doesn't appreciate, cannot appreciate. Mind cannot reveal the Atma, cannot, do not have the capacity to know the Atma because of these doshas. Ashuddha, antakaranam, na avabodhayati, iti. Atma bodhana samarte api, samartam api, jnanam, na avabodhayati, antakaranam na avabodhayati. Nityam sannigitam api, Atma tattvam, nityam sannigitam. Nityam sannigitam. The mind which is sannigitam, closer, it is close, sannigitam. Even though the mind is close to Atma, it is not physically close. The mind, all the thoughts of the mind are revealed by consciousness. Therefore, there is a mix-up of Atma and this Anatma mind. That's called Chidabhasa. In the Chidabhasa, the mind only, all the thoughts are recognized. So Atma itself is recognized in the form of the object consciousness. Any object, when you see a vriksha, the thought vriksha is object. The object comes to light. What brings that to light? It is consciousness, Chaitanyam. The tree consciousness, tree is the object, but the tree as its adhara in that consciousness, minus consciousness, tree cannot be known. We cannot recognize a tree. Tree cannot be appreciated. So, therefore, consciousness is the adhara. Therefore, it is there, intimately there, available all the time. The antakaram, the mind, nityam, sannigitam api. Nityam means here it is all the time. Not always. It is not eternal. Nityam sannigitam api. Atma tattvam. Atma tattvam nityam sannigitam api. Even though Atma, it is ever, always available in the mind because it is closer. The mind is closer to Atma, but malena malavanaddam, malena avanaddam. Malena avanaddam. By the impurity, it is avanaddam. It is covered by the mala. Malena avanaddam. What? Adarsham. The adarsha, the mirror. Malena avanaddam tritiya tat purusha. Malena avanaddam iva adarsham. As the mirror is covered by dust. As the mirror is covered by dust, in the mirror, or the mirror which is covered by dust cannot reflect the object. Cannot reflect the object properly. This Drishtanta is given even in the Gita. Dhumena vriyate vannihi yathaadarsho malena cha. That mala is impurity. That's there it is kama, krodha, etc. So adarshaha yatha adarshaha malena cha. Yathaadarsho malena cha. Yatolbena vruto garbha tatha tene tamavrutam iti. We have seen that idam aviveka jnanam tena kamena avrutam iti. Similarly here, the same drishtanta. Malena avanadam adarsham iva. As the mirror is covered by the dust, dust is the impurity. Because of the dust, the reflection in the mirror, the object which is reflected in the mirror, it's not clear. Therefore, not clear. Bilulitam iva salilam. Malena avanadam iva adarsham. One more drishtanta is given. Bilulitam iva salilam. Salilam is water. Water also has a capacity to reflect, provided when it is free of waves, no disturbance. But when it is disturbed, vilulitam, then it cannot reflect. So the image reflected in the water is disturbed when the water is disturbed. So therefore, water also has a capacity. It has a capacity to reflect a thing. Of course, Adarsha, the mirror also has a capacity. But when it is covered by dust, in the case of mirror, when the water is disturbed, they cannot reflect the object. Similarly, even though the mind has a capacity to reflect Atma, but mind could not do, because mind is Ragadi, Dvesha Kalulitam, Aprasannam, Ashuddham, Antakarnam. Even though the Atma is very proximate, close, it's Upalabdhisthanam, its place of recognition is mind, but mind is not able to appreciate because of its own impurity. Iti. Then the next line. Tadyada
Tadyada
Vishaya Samsarga Janita Ragadi Bala Kalushya Apanayanad.
Kriya Vishaya Samsarga Janita Ragadi Mala Kalushya Apanayanad
Adarsha Saliladivat
Adarsha
Adarsha
Saliladivat
Saliladivat
Prasaditam Swacham
Prasaditam
Prasaditam
Swacham
Swacham
Shantam
Shantam
Avatishtate
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 Tada Jnanasya Prasadaha Syat
Tada
Tada
Jnanasya
Jnanasya
Prasadahasya
Prasadaha Syat
Tena Jnana Prasadena
Tena
Tena
Jnana
Jnana
Prasadena
Prasadena
Vishuddha Sattvaha
Vishuddha Sattvaha
Sattvaha
Vishuddhantakaranaha Yogyaha
Vishuddhanta Karanaha
Vishuddhantakaranaha Yogyaha
Brahmadrashtum
Brahmadrashtam
Brahmadrashtum
Yasmat Tataha Tasmatu
Yasmat
Yasmat Tataha Tasmatu
Tam Atmanam
Tam
Tam
Atmanam
Atmanam
Pashyate Upalabhate
Pashyate Pashyati
Pashyati
Upalabhate
Upalabhate
Nishkalam
Nishkalam
Sarva Avayava Bheda Varjitam
Sarva
Sarva
Avayava
Avayava
Bhedavarjitam
Bhedavarjitam
Dhyayamanaha
Dhyayamanaha
Nayamanaha
Satyadi sadhana avanupa samhrita karana ekagrena manasa
Satyadi
Satyadi
Sadhana
Sadhana
Anupasamhrita Karana
sorry
Ekak
it's Satyadi sadhanavan.
Satyadi
Satyadi
Sadhana
Sadhanavan
I read it wrongly. Upa samhrita karana ekagrena manasa.
उपसंहृतकरण
करण
एकाग्रेण
एकाग्रेण
मनसा
मनसा
ध्यायमानः चिन्तयन्
ध्यायमानः चिन्तयन्.
See, I thought it is sadhana. I didn't see it properly. Satyadi sadhanavan, because dhyayamanaha is equated here. It's equal to the referring to the person. Therefore, the person is satyadi sadhanavan, sadhanavat. Dhyayamanaha satyadi sadhanavan, and it is upasamgrita karana ekagrena manasa dhyayamanaha chintayanit. So it is satyadi sadhanavan. Okay, we'll read this. We'll discuss this in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Upasamhrita Karanaha. Here Karanaha is the Indriya. Upasamhrita withdrawn, mastery over Indriya, Shama and Dama. Upasamhrita Karana, Gauri Samas. Upasamhritam, Upasamhritani Karanani. Yena. Saha, Upasamhrita Karanaha. Okay, we'll discuss next class. Dhanyavadaha.
धन्यवादः गुरुजी.
धन्यवाद.